Your child a natural-born entertainer? Now is their chance to join the most talented youth dance crew in the Mid-South, the Blue Bunch. The Blue Bunch entertains Grizz Nation with their energetic dance routines and even have the opportunity to collaborate on performances with leading artists in the entertainment industry. Kids ages 7 to 17 are invited to show off their skills and personality for their chance to join the next generation of NBA entertainers. Open auditions are Saturday, June 28th. Visit grizzlies.com/auditions now for more information.
Creed. By overwhelming demand, the Summer of '99 tour returns. July 27th, FedEx Forum. With special guests 3 doors down. And Mammoth WVH. Tickets on sale now at livenation.com. Creed returns, the Summer of '99 tour.
You've seen the Grizz line jamming on the court and rocking out on Beale Street, and this is your chance to join the best drum line in the NBA. Grizz line entertains Grizz Nation at home games and events in the Mid-South through their impressive techniques and energetic shows. If you have experience in drumming and marching and love entertaining, Grizz line is the perfect opportunity for you to combine percussion and performance. Open auditions are Saturday, August 9th at FedEx Forum. Sign up today by visiting grizzlies.com/auditions.
1, 2, 3. Ready, go.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item, whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Have you always dreamed of entertaining on the biggest stage in Memphis? The Claw Crew is looking for members to join their team for the 2025-2026 season. Claw Crew members are hardworking, high-energy entertainers who assist Grizzlies home games by hyping up the crowd and much more. Not only do they support the Grizzlies on home games, but also promote in Memphis and across the Mid-South. Open auditions are Saturday, August 9th at FedEx Forum. Visit grizzlies.com/auditions for more information and to register today. The Grizzlies, grannies, and grandpas have the right moves and are currently looking for new members to join their team for the upcoming season. These soulful seniors are a fan favorite group throughout Grizz Nation. You do not have to be a grandparent, but you must be at least 50 years old with personality, rhythm, and passion for performing. If that sounds like you, then we want to see you on Sunday, June 29th. Visit grizzlies.com/auditions for more information.
With a knockaway.
Good defense.
Durant attacking, spinning, hanging, and hitting.
Let's go.
Shinedown. Dance Kid Dance Tour. Live in Memphis. FedEx Forum Saturday, August 30th. With special guests, Bush and Morgan Wade. Get tickets now at livenation.com. Shinedown, live in concert. For more, visit shinedown.com.
I need cameras to capture every waking moment between Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston on the same team. The pregame prayers will be generational.
Because that's preacher and a deacon. That's what we're talking about here. That prayer's going to be 40 minutes. We're going to miss the anthem.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
Here we go. It's noon on GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It is the Tuesday, May 20th, 2025 edition of the show. Today on the show, it is a Tuesdays with Tony. Tony Allen, the Grindfather himself, will be here. We got basketball back going on tonight as the Western Conference Finals get underway first. We'll get to that and all the news and notes of the day. It's a Tuesday. It's all right. I'll smile. Let's do it. Turn it up. Yeah. Hope everybody's having a good day. All right, bunch of stuff to get to on the show today, not the least of which is the Western Conference Finals are going to get underway tonight. Interesting that they are the first ones up, considering we just saw Oklahoma City play against Denver on Sunday. We will get to that, and I've done a bunch of research for both that series and the Knicks and the Pacers, which will get underway tomorrow night, which we will get to. As I said, we'll get to all the news and notes today. Tony Allen's going to join us. Before I get to anything, I'll welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, Senor Sec, Johnny Backpole, Johnny Bearcat, the Grim Roser, John Asparagus, Johnny Nick Harp, John Lance. He's Yogi Roser.
Yeah, and since because we ran late yesterday, and since you showed so much disrespect in not including it in your 10 things, I'm left to say it now on Tuesday as the 11th thing. Congratulations, Brock Purdy. Congratulations.
On what?
On your contract. Congratulations.
He signed a contract?
What, did you not?
It's not even a headline.
It was
it's not even a headline.
Oh, it was everywhere Friday.
It wasn't everywhere.
Everywhere Friday.
In fact, I didn't even know it happened.
Congratulations, Brock
You know
Purdy.
what? And
Kittle, Purdy, Warner, all locked up.
Actually, you know what? That's what I always say. When you can lock up 3 guys that just got 6 wins, you got to do it.
Still paying your quarterback $60 million a year.
He didn't play last year. 6 wins.
When he did play, didn't play well.
You had all 3 of those guys and won 6 games. Thanks for the money.
About to win 12
Devin
this
Walker's
year.
here. He's the microphone mangler. Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Math, Navo Joe, the reporter, the photographer. He sure is. He's Walker 93.
That's tough, Roser.
It is tough. Hey, look,
I want to give a
and that's a guy that doesn't want to pay Santi Aldama.
Exactly. You want to play Brock Purdy? Come on, bro.
Oh, Brock Purdy is way better than Santi Aldama.
Why not? All I know is one of them was in the playoffs this year.
That's tough. Hey, congratulations.
Was he?
Who?
Yes.
I don't know if he was.
Yeah, he was.
We were in the playoffs.
We were in the playoffs.
We were in the playoffs.
We were in there. We were in there. We were up 27 with John Morant.
You're damn right we were. Well, special congratulations. You talk about congratulations to Brock Purdy. I'm going to actually give a legitimate congratulations. We turned up at Love with a side of pizza me. Curtis Givens III is now at a point guard at Memphis. If you know, you know.
Yeah, Curtis Givens III, committed to the University of Memphis. I mean, he was on the only SEC team that wasn't in the NCAA tournament, I think, right? Them in South Carolina, right?
Yeah, he shot 25% at LSU, but it's okay.
That's okay. Yeah,
it's okay.
Hey,
so you know what we
minor setback.
4 major comebacks.
Yep. Anytime you can sign a guard who shot 27% from the field and 25% from three, I mean, you got to do it, right?
But hey, familiarity. Like that word?
Yeah.
I can't say that twice, so let Tony say it again.
I mean, the first time was a disaster.
It rolled off my tongue. Tough. Pause.
You know who I saw the other day was Jonathan Lawson. Where's he playing now?
Jonathan Lawson was at Little Rock last year.
Oh, Little Rock.
Yeah, he was at Little Rock. Okay. He was at Little Rock. He actually, I think he was the newcomer of the year in the conference.
Is that right?
Yeah, he was hooping. Yeah. I don't know where he's at this year, but
yeah, I think he's probably still there then.
Where'd you run into him at? Where was you at?
Huh?
Where was you at?
I was at Love.
You go like 3 places, bro.
I was at Love.
Where would you run into Jonathan Lawson?
I was at Love.
Doing
Curtis
what?
Givens.
Doing what? You was not at Love, bro.
It was me and Curtis III and Jonathan Lawson.
Are you the reason why he committed?
Huh?
You the reason why he committed to Memphis?
Where is Love? I don't know. Hey, speaking of Love, I know who's been there before. Tony Allen joins us. He is the grind father. He's probably at Love right now. Let's see. Let's see if he's at Love. Is he in a booth right now? It kind of looks like it.
Hey, you close to Booby Trap, TA. Where Booby Trap at, bro?
No, you are in what? Miami?
Yeah, I'm in Miami, man.
You get this miniature cup of tea, bro.
Look at that's a cappuccino.
You drinking matcha, TA? TA, you drinking matcha now?
He's a cappuccino guy now.
Man, hey, I'm in Miami, man. You know, I'm just waking up, man. That's all. Just salute to you guys.
What is in this small ass cup?
Tea, brother.
What kind?
Tea.
Did you partake in Miami last night or no?
Yeah, I mean,
Booby Trap, where we at?
No, it wasn't no booby trap. I'm too old for booby trap, man.
What is it? No, it's
KOD, KID, whatever.
No, what's
man? I was at a rooftop, man.
You was at a rooftop?
Yeah, man. My hotel got a rooftop, so I ain't had to do too much.
Okay, let me find out. Let me find out.
All right, so you're down there because you're going to do our buddy Mike Miller's pod?
Yep. We're going to keep it Grizzly. You already know the OGs podcast, man. We're going to make it a special one. I'm going to show them brothers some love. You know, we had got a chance to interview Udonis Haslam on Out the Mud, so if y'all ain't heard that, go check that out. Meanwhile, I'm about to show up and show out on the OGs podcast, man.
There you go. All right.
OG.
Nice. All right, first things first. When I tell you that the Thunder are playing against the Timberwolves in the Western Conference Finals tonight, what comes to mind?
Action. This might be one of the best action games where we're going to see a lot of hezos, a lot of crossovers, a lot of dunks, a lot of screaming, a lot of three-point celebration. You know, a whole lot of that excitement. The words to say the least, but I'm excited. I want to see Shea Gilgeous and Anthony Edwards go at it and, you know, give us what we've been waiting for. They say basketball has been down through the viewership of the NBA today. I think this what picks it up. These guys we've been talking about, you know, being MVP candidates or, you know, just having stellar performances all year. And I'm excited, man. This probably might be the best rivalry since, I want to say, Michael Jordan and Reggie Miller.
Stop.
You tweaking.
Hey.
It's giving me that type of excitement.
Yeah, look, I will say this. This is
hey, this is some excitement. Listen,
it is. It is good.
I love it.
Hey, but what it represents too is like a total changing of the guard. Like in all of this. No matter what, right? The best player on one of these teams is going to be Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Jalen Brunson, or Tyrese Haliburton. Like, we're done. Like, there's no Luka, there's no LeBron, there's no Curry, there's no Durant, there's no, like, that's all not around. And I'll be interested to see, you know, I agree with you, Tony. I'm wondering if it's just a hardcore basketball fan's dream and that the casual fan is not going to care at all. And that is a function of the whole year these teams do not get talked about in a big way. Not compared to, and we know because we're in a small market as well, right? Like, the topics are the other teams, and in many cases, the premier teams. Those are the ones that are going to get a lot of the talk. And so these teams don't get as many national TV games. They don't get as much chatter. They don't get as much love throughout the year. And yet, here they are, and they're the two that are standing at the end. And interestingly enough, I read this morning, this is crazy. This is the first time the Western Conference has not had a team from Texas or California in 29 years.
Yeah, I saw that.
29 years.
Yeah, that's wild. It's a new era, bro. Create new stars, TA. We create new stars.
These stars that we looking at now, they got so much history with them. Like, it's like, I felt Shea should have got MVP last year.
No, you didn't.
Listen, I felt he should have got it last year. I felt Jokic should have probably got it this year. I'm going to just say that. Let's say that. Let's keep that clear. But what I'm saying is this guy, Shea, has been having this same journey, this same grind, this same drive. And each year they've been got better and better and better and better. I'm talking about, look at the trade from where he got traded from. Look how silly they looking right now.
Oh, my
Clippers,
God.
yeah.
Come on, man.
It's got to be the worst trade in NBA history.
Come on, man. Look,
Seriously. Yeah. With all the picks?
Like, you got rid of Shea, a gem. That's a gem, man. I'm talking, and the way he, like, his game, I'm telling you, the way he been, like, closing out quarters. I'm talking setting the tone from the start. He's getting his troops ready, man. I'm talking each and one of those guys.
But in fairness, and we've been in this spot too, Denver had no chance. Like, by the time they got to Sunday, if you have Aaron Gordon on one leg and Michael Porter with one arm, it's like there's nobody to guard. You know what I mean? Like, it's like Jokic is going to get all of this attention, and it's like face guard Murray, and it's like Christian Brown was the only one that could do anything. Like, I mean, they were.
You're relying on Christian Brown.
We always talk about the healthy teams are the ones that make it the furthest, and that is usually true, right? But there are some of these teams, they can't afford to lose one guy, much less two guys. And it's interesting because that is absolutely true of the Knicks now, too. Like, the Knicks have to make it through this Pacer series, and then if they're going to get to the finals, like, it's going to be because they were able to keep everybody on the floor because they got 7. So if you only got 6, in Denver's case, you can't lose 1, or in the case of Porter as well, too.
And the VP of sports medicine at the Knicks just won Athletic Trainer of the Year, by the way.
Well, you know his story.
The Nico Harris. Nico
Time out. Say that again.
He was Luka's guy.
The athletic trainer with the Knicks TA just won Athletic Training Staff of the Year. Training Staff of the Year.
I agree. You wanna know why I agree? Because all those guys are 40-plus minute a game.
I know.
And they're durable. And we ain't saw, knock on wood, we ain't saw nobody with no major injuries this year neither. I mean,
he was in Dallas for over 20 years. Over 20 years. He was Luka's guy too. He was Luka's guy, and he was like Dirk's best buddy.
Yep, and
Nico blew him out.
Fired him.
Got rid of him.
Packed him up. Now he in the Knicks winning Athletic Trainer of the Year.
Wow.
And he also knows when you're busted because he let us take Vince Carter, Chandler Parsons, and Brandon Wright. We got all 3 of those dudes from Dallas, and they were busted.
He knew.
Let him go. Let him walk. Let him walk, man.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
What scared me about the Knicks, though, I'm going to keep it real, is that fatigue factor. I mean, the way the Indiana Pacers get up and run and get up and down the court and pass and cut off that pick and roll with Haliburton, I'm really concerned about these guys.
Hey, this is how it feels in both of these series, TA, doesn't it? It's like, and look, we know back to when you guys were playing in the playoffs, and we would always say, like, think about game 1 of that Clippers series years ago in 2013. It was like, that first game was an absolute track meet. You guys got ran out. And then by the second game, it was like, all right, we're dragging this thing into the mud. We want to turn this in. And it feels like both of these series are almost identical because there's 2 teams that are like deep that are awesome playing transition basketball, right?
Great
But if you get them in the half court, now they got a problem on their hands because they're not size-wise, they're not real extra tough. They're not and they're not going to just beat you down. So it feels like in both of these, we're going to know. If the games are track meets, that means the Thunder and the Pacers are moving. And if they are half-court basketball games, then that means the Knicks and the Wolves are doing just fine.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's how and with that experience that Mike got over there, I'm pretty sure he want to slow that game down. I'm pretty he want to execute, get them wide open threes. You know what I mean?
OG ain't trying to run like that, TA. OG want to slow it down.
Spot up and shoot that game winner. I know OG, but I'm excited though, man.
I'm huge on playoff experience. I went and charted all the starting fives of these four teams. Mike Conley has played in 23 more playoff games than anybody else in the playoffs.
Shout out OG.
Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Who do you think's second? Think about the four teams left.
Let me see. The starting fives.
Yeah, starting fives of the four teams left. Conley is
Caruso?
No, Miles Turner.
Miles Turner's played 53, so not even almost about half of what Conley has. Caruso's played in 42.
Playoff games, Gobert?
He is third at 79.
Yeah, because Utah was always in the playoffs.
I'm trying to think of other people.
Conley's won at 103.
Cat's not up there then, right?
No, Cat's not even. Cat has only played 44.
Oh. PJ Tucker.
No, it doesn't count.
It's starting five, bro.
Something about doesn't count.
What about this idiot? He's like, I got it. Let me name a guy that's on the very end of the bench that we're not talking about.
Who wears dope shoes just so people can see his feet. He doesn't play in the games. He doesn't even have a jersey on.
Bro, he in the league, bro. Don't do that to that.
He ain't got no jersey on.
This guy has played in the. Conley is 1. Gobert is 3.
Who's 2? I'm trying to think of
2.
Starting 5, you got Mike, Ant, Jay McDaniels, and Julius Randle.
Hey, Pascal Siakam.
Who?
Siakam.
He's right.
Pascal Siakam.
80.
Oh, Toronto.
80 playoff games.
I was thinking Anunoby.
By the way,
Siakam's in the league
I know the chat going crazy right now.
Hey, this is what's crazy. What's wild is you mentioned Randle.
Yeah.
He's almost played the least.
Damn.
It's kind of
He
wild.
never won. This is best.
And he was hurt, too. He was hurt. Some of them. He's only played in 25 playoff games ever.
Sheesh. He been in the league.
I was shocked by that.
Julius Randle been in the league for a long time, I feel like.
Hey, he looking good. He's shining like a star now, baby.
Hey, Julius Randle has played in 4 more playoff games than Chet Holmgren.
Wow.
Kind of wild.
He's been in the league for 11
but
years.
Minnesota, by far, has the most playoff experience of anybody.
Yeah.
It's not. Well, look, you're getting to add in Conley's 103, but you've got Conley's 103. You've got Gobert 79. You've got Edwards 37, McDaniels 32, and then Randall's played the least of any of them. But then what's crazy is, and this one will shock you because you look at some of the other names that are through there, like you mentioned, Towns and some of these guys. The next one on that Wolves team, you go down to their bench. DiVincenzo's played in 49 playoff games.
The Knicks, bro.
Really? I guess he's just old. Well, he's
Knicks,
on the
Warriors,
Bucks.
Knicks, Warriors.
Yeah.
Dang.
That is a lot of playoff games in not that long of an amount of time.
White Dante, man.
This guy's been on a bunch of good teams, huh? Yeah. Dante DiVincenzo.
He's a winner, man.
He has been a winner since Villanova. Yeah. But 49 was a huge number for him. Because, look, you think about this. Dante DiVincenzo's played in 49 playoff games. Naz Reid's played in 31.
Sheesh.
I will say, you got to say between Milwaukee, New York, and Minnesota.
And Golden State.
Don't forget about Golden State. He played 1 year in sack.
Winning teams won.
The
winning teams won him.
Huh?
Do you remember his 1 year in sack?
Oh, yeah.
Did not remember his 1 year in sack, bro. 21-22, he was in Sacramento.
I'll be damned.
He was in Sacramento for half a year.
That's crazy.
Shout out Donovan DiVincenzo.
Yeah, Dante DiVincenzo. It's kind of wild, though. But anyway, they by far have the most playoff experience of any of the teams left. There's really no experience advantage in New York and the Pacers, right? But in Minnesota, this is the perfect. There's one of these teams that has a bunch of guys that have played in a boatload of playoff games, and then Oklahoma City just hasn't yet.
Yeah.
Right?
Tia, I want to ask you a question. Do you remember when, as a player who's playing in the league, you see what Anthony Edwards pretty much said, SGA, he's unguardable, he's the MVP of the league. Do you think he's going to be using those words for fuel, or is he just going to be like, okay, that was just me calling him cold?
Man, that's a little bit of, like, you got to look at that both ways. If I'm SGA and I hear that, bro, I don't want to hear that shit. I'm about to bust your ass. You in my way. And if I'm Edwards and I'm saying that, I'm looking at it like, yeah, he probably trying to soften him up, boost his ego up, get him a little off track.
Because he called him unguardable. He said he the MVP of the league. He
Yeah,
said he this,
man.
he that.
At this type of time, it's got to be like some rap beef, some Conor McGregory fight night, weigh in. You got come on, bro. We keep the compliments.
Hey,
no frazzing. I'm ready to go out here and compete.
You were a guy that hung your hat on the defensive end. When you watch Oklahoma City, how do you explain how good they are at turning people over and then converting those into what are basically pick sixes?
Yeah, it's fun to watch. I tell you that, man. But when you got a big man behind you like Chad, and you got what's his name, Harnstein. I don't want to say his name.
Yeah.
Man, it's easy to pressure that perimeter. I mean, that's what made me all them defensive teams, man, just pressuring the perimeter, knowing I got Marc Gasol behind me. We all tied together, Chris. Playing defense, and you get into those half-court sets, it's detail-based. Like, if I'm beat baseline, I'm going to need the bottom guy to come over there and rotate to the baseline so he could be square to be ready to take a charge or contest the shot. You get what I'm saying? And it's the same thing when you get in the pick and roll. If you're the weak side man and you got a DeAndre Jordan rolling down the lane, where in this league now you got a guy stretching for three, you need to get your ass over there. You see what I'm saying? And being tied together, I think they got that. Whoever they defensive coordinator is over there, he got those guys on the string, but it definitely helps when you got Chet and the other big fella in the back with Caruso hacking. I wouldn't say hacking, but he hounded people.
Is he doing what you did, TA? Would you know the ref's not gonna call it? You know what you can get away with?
Yeah, well, the idea that the small guy can get away with infinitely more versus the big guy. I mean, look, if you're Julius Randle, you were thinking you can body the smaller guy, but I mean, if they're gonna let you clutch and grab and get away with everything, do you feel that way as a smaller defender that they're not gonna call it if you're guarding the big guy?
No, I mean, you got to figure the size is a factor simply because you using all your strength and willpower to try to even compete with the big fella that's got you about 6-7 inches. You see what I'm saying? So the referees probably be a little more lenient to the guard, but don't get it twisted. That ain't an easy task. Julius Randle, he going to give you the smoke. I think Jokic, he a little more finesse. I'm looking at Randle in that block. If they put Caruso on him, I think he's gonna be a little more wild with it. He's gonna catch a few elbows. He gonna, it's gonna be a few. Let me look at the monitor situations when you got to guard a guy like Randle, though.
Yeah, that was interesting because what we've seen Caruso on Jaren and on Jokic in these last two series. It's kind of wild that they're getting away with that, but it speaks to how amazing he is defensively.
Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see if Randle gonna be able to cook like he been the last two series, TA, because he ain't played against no bigs yet, and he been an all-star. Now he got to face Hardenstein, he got to face Chet.
Randle is a weird deal though, because I've talked about him a lot. He's one of these oddball, forwards where it's like he's too quick for your biggest guy, but he can out-muscle your smaller guy. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like the old.
And I'm scared of that matchup right there.
It's like the tight end. It's like the tight end in football thing, right? Like the Gronk thing, where it's like he's too fast for your linebackers and he's too big for your corners. Yeah, he's just a weird hybrid. Like he's a face-up power forward who actually goes to the basket and spin moves, but then he steps out and hits shots. Like he has been awesome. Yeah, awesome.
Yep, from that free throw line, extended. Like they put him in that little action. I'm not really sure how they get in that action. But once he get to that right part of the free throw line, it's curtains for you because he driving left, he's spinning, he might spin, fake spin, he might head fake, put a little Zebo in it, miss it, get it back. get the foul, then elbow you in your face. He is a wild scorer, bro. And then when he's shooting the three, that's another attribute to his game that you probably didn't expect because y'all saw how the year started out. He wasn't hitting them up at first. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden he started hitting it. Then all of a sudden now we talking, hold on, Timberwolves didn't get the short end of the stick on this deal. Matter of fact, this might work.
Well, and it's so wild because it's like you expect Anthony Edwards to be really good. You expect SGA to be really good. And then we talk about who's like the second guy. And Jalen Williams had 3 games, and he shot over 55% in those 3 games and was absolutely fantastic, right? And these are games where it's flying up and down and they're getting buckets in transition.
Meaningful.
And he's feeling good about himself. The other 4 games in the series, he shot 24% from the field. And it's like, so who do we trust more? Right? Like they're both, it's like, do we trust Jalen Williams on Oklahoma City more than we do Julius Randle?
I think it depends on the matchup, to be honest with you. Because, like, I don't know who are you going to put on him if you're Oklahoma City. Like, how do you guard that? Like, do you do the small with the help side big, or do you go big and just go one-on-one? Like, how would you, if you was in that locker room today, T, how would you guard it? Would you put the small on him? Would you go big on him? That's what I'm working.
Because I think you're going to use Dort on
Anthony Edwards.
For sure, yeah.
That's the primary defender on him, for sure.
Right?
I think on the defense side, Caruso is really a wild card. Him, Wallace.
He really is.
Yeah, it's like you can put him
because if Randall starts tomato chesting Chet,
you're going to put Caruso on him.
Right.
You throw Caruso on and give him a good look. And you kind of frustrate him. But I'm pretty sure Randall is definitely preparing for that. But the way he handled his own with Jokic, I think he's prepared to be a post defender.
Well, and this is the thing about Jalen Williams, right? But that is all young players. When the crowd's cheering for you, when things are going good, when your team's running out and getting the turnovers, then the reason you say it's like a roller coaster is because when things are good, they're great. Young players, and you can speak to this, Tony, young players are amazing front runners. We covered it here with the Grizzlies. And then as soon as they would get down 12, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like everything is accentuated. Vets, they get down 12 and they're okay, right?
Yeah.
Just calm down, get a stop. Let's get, what do they say, right, Tony? Let's get 3 stops in a row. That's what a vet team says in the huddle. The young team is like questioning everything when they get down, right? In many cases. It's not across the board, and they showed a lot, right? Because they got down early in that game 7, but I mean, it was so overwhelming. Yeah. Denver had no chance. None. The game was over by the end of the third or second quarter. Yeah. It was literally over.
To back you up on that, I think even when they lost they had to lose game 5 to go back for game 6 and then back.
5 they won, which honestly, that was what that series, when you look back on it, that series came down to game 5 and Lou Dort knocking down those 3 threes. You know what I mean?
So the game and the game 5, it felt like we more serious and paying more attention to what we got to do to get to these next 4 games. You get what I'm saying? And it was like, because they could have, the game before that, I probably thought, they fumbled it. You know what I'm saying? I probably thought like they lost control of the series.
Yep.
But man, when they came out,
5 was the one, right, Tony? Because it's like,
I promise you, 5
and
was the one.
And there's so many of those that we look back on, and where you go, that series was lost because of blank, right? Yep. And that one, that's the one Denver they're not even going to think about game 7. Just like we don't think about, we don't think about the way the games ended. Like we don't sit there and think about the way it ended in game 7 or whatever or game 6 against the Warriors or getting beat by 1,000 by the Lakers. It's the game that one of the Laker game that went to overtime and LeBron hit the game winner on Xavier Tillman.
Game 4 in both series. Warriors and Lakers. And
the one where Dylan shot us out of it and we lost by 3.
Yeah.
And we didn't have John Morant.
Yeah.
Right? Those are there's always something in the middle. Denver's going to look back at that one till the end of eternity and go, bro, we had an 8-point lead on the road going into the fourth.
And Lou Dort was
like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And if Oklahoma City on the other side would say, if we didn't crap on ourselves in game 1, that series was over in 5 games.
I literally heard Brad Stevens. I literally heard Brad Stevens do an interview yesterday saying if we didn't throw up on ourselves in game 1 and 2, like we put ourselves behind the 8 ball against the Knicks.
Yeah.
But I mean, that stuff happens.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens to everybody.
It happens.
If I was 6'5", I'd be in the NBA 2 years.
No, man, but no, hold on. You can't just say that. Hold on, you can't just say that because sometimes
no. I've seen you shoot.
I ain't got to shoot about the NBA.
Yes, you do.
Who am I talking to right now?
Sometimes you do got to capitalize on your opportunities though in the NBA. It's make or miss leagues. I just heard Pete say the other day, sometimes you got to get lucky. And I think Oklahoma City got lucky that those guys from the Denver Nuggets were not stable to even play, durable to even play. Shoulders, you get what I'm saying? All type of injuries, things that you playing Jokic, all these men. They come on, man. This is the best chance the Oklahoma City Thunder got to get to the Western Conference Finals. I thought it was set in play, but the way they move, they're a well-oiled machine, man. People been scared of them all year long for being young.
Well, and imagine the heart it took to play with a hamstring strain.
I ain't forgot about that. I don't even want to talk about that. Chris, when I saw Aaron Gordon play,
hey, you know I'd take a bullet for you.
Come on, bro.
But my guy didn't play with no damn crazy
listen, bro.
That was insane.
When Aaron Gordon grabbed his dick, I knew for a fact. I say no, that's hamstring. You don't grab that. 2 places you don't grab when after an injury or it's like something happened and you get injured. If you see somebody grabbing at the bottom of their heel on their foot, Achilles. Jason Tatum just showed us that. Mm-hmm. What I'm familiar with is that hamstring. Once you grab the back of that thigh,
that's a wrap.
Oh man, you just cancel the playoffs.
Can you believe he tried to play?
No, I tried to play too. I know what it feels like.
No, but he actually played through the whole thing. And that is scary. I mean, he could have torn that thing so easily and then super surgery.
Yeah, my guy was jogging up and down the court with no full sprints.
You're talking 6 to 9 months to try to repair that thing. You know?
Those are the worst injuries to me, I believe.
Hamstring?
Man, I just hate them because it's like I'm fit, I can play, I'm conditioned, I'm ready. But it's just this little muscle.
Is hamstring or calf worse?
I promise you, I had both of them. They the same. They running neck and neck, Chris. I can't hold you. Them the ones you try to avoid at all costs.
Because even if you try to massage it to you and like kind of get some therapy, it's still like it ain't.
It's got to heal.
Once you start moving, it tighten up.
Man,
you can't run. You saw Gordon. They were trying to hide it.
He was trying to sprint.
They were trying to hide it. I can't believe he had 11 rebounds. That's just unbelievable.
Hey, have you ever had a Charlie horse?
Yes, that sucks, bro.
Imagine a Charlie horse for 4 weeks.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, bro. I can't move when I get a Charlie horse.
No, it's
I can't move. Like, I can't shake my leg. Can't walk. Yeah, I can imagine playing an NBA game one though. Aaron Gordon, you're a real one for that, bro.
You know
how many minutes did he play?
He played damn near the whole game.
Yeah, he played almost the whole game, bro.
On it. It's crazy.
Like they call him Mr. Nugget, TA. He did it for the love of the game.
Oh, he a badass yellow.
But he was limping around the whole game.
He played 25 minutes on almost a torn hamstring.
Did he get some attempts up? Did he score?
He hit some threes.
Yeah, he hit a 3. He was 2 or 4 from the field for 11 rebounds.
And it was all just tapping.
Wow. He was tapping. He had one drive, TA. Aaron Gordon would have took off.
Oh,
but he just laid it up.
No, listen. Give him his flowers, bro.
Oh, for sure. No.
Through that, bro. Oh my goodness.
You know what's crazy too? I was reading these stories about him, and it's honestly like rather unbelievable. So I don't know how many people know the backstory on this, but the whole idea was like, he's been to hell and back this last year. His brother died in a terrible car wreck.
Mm-hmm.
His brother had 3 kids, and Aaron's been looking after the 3 kids. And his brother was like the closest person in his life. I believe his name was Drew.
Drew Gordon, He played for the G League team.
Yeah, Drew. Yeah. Played for the G League team. And And so they were like super close, and the son had, so the three kids have been around like during Nuggets series or during the Nuggets run a lot, and like the whole idea was like that like consumed his off season last year. He had some injuries throughout the year. I think he missed 30-something games this year, but even it like screwed up his off season training or whatever. And so like the whole idea is, then he came back, then he kind of dealt with injury, and now came back and tried to play through it. It's like he didn't have any of like the, getting ready for the season and the off-season training that he would normally have, because he had this just extreme tragedy take place in his life. Your off-season was just ruined, right? Like truly. And so he's had the hell of a year, all the way through in what just life has thrown at him. And then it was like, I think that's maybe the only person on earth that would have tried to have played through a grade 2 hamstring. And you've got to believe it's because of the circumstances of his life. You know what I'm saying? And like everything he's gone through over the course of the past year.
Hard body. I agree.
Right? And it's like, but his body gave out on him.
Yeah.
It's just too much. I mean, God, they played 14 games in like 20-something days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you was a player in the NBA, would you? Because a lot of players have gone to the podium in the last couple of days and say, "Yo, we gotta spread these games out." Would you be one of those to kind of vouch for it, or
yes?
Would you like this current schedule that's going on?
Spread the games out. Man, hold on. Wait a minute.
Have more time. No, have more time off
between
the playoffs.
Every other day, damn near.
Then there's only one way to do that, though.
No.
You have to shorten the regular season.
School, bro.
You from the old school?
You'd have to shorten the regular season.
Oh, you are not old school. Bro, you missed half of our playoff series because of injury. You did. How are you not the guy saying we need more time?
No, listen.
Yeah, listen. I am. All right, I'm being your agent. Yes, we needed more time.
No, listen. Sometimes you just got to be healthy and at the right time, bro. EA Sports is in the game. Don't get to trying to move the goalpost now. Keep it traditional. Let's go ahead and kiss. Let's kiss.
We got a lot of stars out. We got a lot of stars out, though.
You know what kiss means?
Keep it simple, stupid.
Exactly.
We got a lot of stars.
I don't like that one, bro.
We didn't make it through.
Yourself, bro.
When Tatum, hey,
I don't like that one, bro.
Well, that's an old school saying.
No, it's also like almost exclusively a white guy thing to say.
Yeah, you been around too many bros, bro.
I'm not sure. That's from the TJ McConnell school. My boy.
The Cooper Flag vocabulary.
Speaking of little Chris Vernon.
By the way, no, you know what? F you,
little
because
Chris
last
Vernon,
week.
we got one little Chris Vernon left around here, brother. Oh, man.
TJ?
Yeah, he tough as nails, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I love his effort. I
think I get Dante and Caruso, don't I? Yeah, I get those.
You don't get Dante.
What do you mean?
You don't get DiVincenzo.
Why?
Yes, we do.
No, y'all don't get.
We for sure get Dante DiVincenzo.
You gotta give
white
DiVincenzo, bro.
You don't get DiVincenzo, bro.
What do you mean we don't get him?
Yeah, what does that mean?
No, you don't get him, bro. You don't get him.
Why?
Then we get like Jalen Brunson or something.
By the way,
well, then you can't just like say
Tony,
you don't get the white guy,
Tony. And you know what? I'm lucky. You're lucky that you didn't come in studio, because I'd have kicked you in your shin today for what you've done to my Instagram for the last week, bro.
What I did?
Cooper flag.
I've got 5 million black guys telling me Cooper flag stinks in my comments every day.
Call him the
They're
N-word.
calling me the N-word. How am I getting called the N-word?
They call him the N-word on Instagram, TA.
Yo.
I don't like it.
Yo.
Every time I open my phone, there's somebody different on it.
It's crazy. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
The black delegation's on his head, TA.
Oh my God, they turned it into a race war because of you.
No, I gotta calm the YNs down. I got you. Be cool.
It's the YNs and the OGs, bro. That's the
calm them down, bro.
There's not one black guy in my whole mentions. It's like, you know what? I think Cooper Flag's gonna be great.
Like, man, shut this N-word up, bro. You tell him, TA. I'm like,
There's not one. Can I find one brother out there to support Cooper Cooper
Stay on your
flag.
head, bro. I mess with Cooper, but look, bro.
Let one brother support Cooper. That's it.
They on his head, bro. In the comments, TA. They've been on Vernon neck for the last week.
All it's going to take is him being awesome for a little bit, and then they'll all jump on board like they did Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
You've got to make it undeniable.
What are you talking about?
Is Cooper? Everybody said Cooper or the Caitlin Clark. Even Gino Auriemma.
I said
was
she had
like,
to show me.
No. All of that. Everybody was like, nah, she ain't gonna be all that when it gets to the WNBA. She ain't gonna be all that. Oh, she's in for a rude awakening. They said she was in for a rude awakening.
It took her like 2 weeks.
TA, their problem is they try to count the eggs before they hatch. And we are trying to tamer them down because they want to
tamer them.
Yeah,
it's not even a word.
You mean taper expectations?
Yeah, they want a great white hope so bad that they always turn it up to 1,000. So we got to calm them down before they get to 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Look, they're like, yo, she's gonna save the league. He's gonna save us. I'm like, all right, no, calm down.
Zion Williamson,
calm down.
Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Cooper Flag. Those are the 4 freshmen that have won National Player of the Year, just in case you wondered. So
he
one
got
of
some
them.
good company. He got some good company.
It's okay.
TA.
It's okay, company.
Look,
He got some good company.
It's okay, company.
The OG's gonna come after you again, bro. You better watch out, bro.
That Karolinko thing, that's what you did. The Karolinko thing is the one that busted out.
Yeah.
You made it so bad. Oh, my God.
Hey, Karolinko highlights that went up.
That's the funniest thing is I did get a lot of, you know what? That ain't a bad compliment. Andre Karolinko can hoop. And I'm like, it's just a bunch of guys that played NBA 2K208.
Hey, TA, another one they call him Keith Van Horn too, TA.
I like that one. Hey, Chris, I sent you a message. Did you see the shot?
I saw it.
Okay.
Garbage.
Man, it's going to be really funny when we look up in 7 years and the best players in basketball and women's and men's are white people.
Wow.
See, that's what they want to see. That's what I'm talking about, bro. TA, that's what I'm talking about. That's what they want so bad.
Yo.
Wow.
They are tweaking. Both of them. Both of them. One of them's in the darkness saying that, by the way.
Darkness. Darkness.
TA, I'm telling you, bro.
Murphy.
That's why they acting the way they are, bro. They want it so bad.
By the way, the best basketball player in the world is white. He's just not from America.
This is true.
What are you looking at?
Jokic is the best player in the world.
He's white, but he's not a white American, bro.
No,
Y'all want
not.
a white American
I
basketball player.
didn't say he was American. But he is white.
He is white. He's from the other side, though.
Yeah.
Across the water, TA. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I tell you what, man.
All the best players are non-Americans. Like, they all are.
Hey, 2 questions for you, Chris.
This is actually, you know what's crazy?
Y'all get argued.
We're going to have an NBA champion who is an American. Like, the best player is either going to be Brunson, Haliburton,
or Canadian.
SGA is
no,
Canadian.
all right, then we can't root for him. We're not going to
another
anyway.
reason I hate him.
Yeah,
reason
you're
not to
right.
root
We
for him.
can't have a non-American winning.
Yeah.
Do it for the USA, bro.
Yeah, do it for the USA.
I prefer it to be Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
You want
Jalen
over Shea?
And/or Jalen
No,
Brunson.
no,
We're not rooting for them, Tia.
We're done.
I'm sorry, bro. We can't root for them.
Your son has convinced you to be an SGA guy, hasn't he?
No. Hold on. Tell me. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that, but I can say it be times when I watch Shea, and I'll be like, damn, that was nice.
He do have moments like that.
He got so many moments to where it's like, damn, how even get to that? Especially that one shot. He drive you all the way to the baseline and take a little push off, I believe, and then he fades into the pull-up. I'm like, that would be so hard. Or I actually guarded that type of move. It's actually a Kobe Bryant type move, but man, he shows so many flashes.
Do you like SGA or Ant more?
So I say it's popcorn right now, baby. I want to see. They fight for the crown. They fight for, yo, this league is mine. No, this league is mine. No, I'm the man. No, I'm the man. Like, and I like this type of basketball. It's great for the league. It's definitely gonna be a lot of people tuned in. And like I say, this is the best brand of basketball to be playing in the Western Conference Finals, man.
Let me ask you this. I was having a discussion with, and you know who it reminded me of? You remember how much Kevin Martin used to get on your nerves back in the day, right? And he wasn't a big talker. Somebody was asking me, me and Jacoby were having this discussion, and he was like, why do I hate Tyrese Haliburton so much? And I said, I think anybody that's like ever played sports, they always hate the guys that like are good and talk a lot, but you don't think could fight. Do you think that's a fair point of view? Like, it's the Trae Young thing. It's whatever, right? It's always like, shut your ass up, right? Like, it's like the guys that talk reckless. You feel like they're doing the Dame time. Like, that's what bothers Damian Lillard,
if I
right?
punch you,
Damian
you're not gonna be on
Lillard
that.
really wants to fight him, right? And so the idea is every once in a while we have these guys. The Reggie Miller was the same kind of way. It's like you don't feel like they could back up their words physically, right? If we were like, you wouldn't be talking like this if we were out on the playground, right? You are great and you are reckless talking wise, but like, I don't know, you buy that's why he gets on people's nerves?
No, man, he just an agitator, man. Those guys, they so talented, they so good. You know, you do yourself a disservice once you try to be nice to him. So it's like he already nice, and then now you try to be nice to him as far as just being, you know, a good sportsman guy, right?
You gotta say it. You gotta put that voice on it.
And he tell your ass, yo, go load up that bus. Y'all ass getting swept or some slick, whatever he say. Now you taking it. Now you taking it to the point like, bro, you not even like that. Like, you might flinch at him or something. You know?
See? So then I am right. Like, you wouldn't do that to Kobe.
You don't think he would stand on business,
right? Like Kobe is the kind of guy that, right? Like, you think or like Westbrook or whoever, right? There's an edge to them to where you would never be like, you know what I mean? Like, don't talk to me like that. But it's like he talks to everybody. Like,
he talks crazy.
He talks.
Yeah, but I'm saying he must be talking to people when he got the lead. Like, when he winning and he on top, that'll make somebody want to get on that type of time with you too now.
Tia, they did that.
Who you with?
Tia, you know that somebody said a rule. If you want Tyrese Haliburton to stop talking, you know what you got to do? Don't let him get in the lead. That's what they said, Tia.
He's a front runner.
He is a front runner, boy. Like, when he gets on, if he up by 4, you gonna hear it. I know people like that though. There's people like that that annoy the hell out of you.
And that's what I'm saying.
No
You don't see a lot of guys doing that. You see what I'm saying?
No.
Our whole team.
Our whole team is front runners.
But
4 front runners.
Our whole team.
They talk so much trash when things are going
we
good.
have 2 people that talk trash.
And they just like, and
then they mope when they. That's young teams. It's young teams.
Yeah, it's young teams, bro. Don't try to. Our whole team. You getting off today, Rosa. You bought the Right American thing. Now you doing the Grizzlies thing. You gotta calm down over there, bro. She gotta calm your ass down. He popping off over there in that corner. He put on a weight vest.
Look at it.
He put a weight vest on for a couple days.
Weight vest.
The weight vest got him feeling different, TA.
Yeah, it does. I'm ready to go. He's walking around East Memphis in a weight vest. People think he's in a bulletproof jacket.
they really do, yeah.
I got tweaking, man.
They're like, what is this guy with a tactical vest on?
And these Adidas shorts and no socks.
Like, easy, everybody. Easy, everybody. I don't have a strap. I don't have the strap.
Socks on, bro? I saw that photo you posted. You got socks on?
Yeah, 50 Cent.
Yeah.
He don't even wear the shirt underneath it, right?
Get rich or die trying.
He's just walking around with the weight vest on.
Amen.
Bros are freaking, bro.
Are you going to have a rooting interest? I know you said it's just popcorn. Do you care who wins in the West? T.A.?
I really don't care, but at the end of the day, Chris, I will say the team that's on the West side, any of those teams that's on the West side, Western Conference side, I'm going to have to tell you, they will win the championship.
You don't believe in the Knicks or the Pacers?
Not against these guys' style and like just they others. Like they
Too
others
deep.
are.
They got 8. The Wolves have 8 solid.
8 solid players for sure.
And then the Thunder have 10.
They can play 13 if they really want.
I
That's
mean,
what I'm saying. The Thunder have 10.
The Pacers have like 9 or 10.
Yeah. Because they run McConnell.
They
off
do,
the
dude.
bench.
They got guards,
Hey,
man.
it gets light in New York. When you have to get down to Precious, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You put campaign out there shooting that flick
telling
jumper
you,
to
listen, hey Chris, and he a Memphis own. He from Memphis.
I
We
know.
played in Memphis. But man, listen, I feel so sorry for him, and I think he could actually get him a boost. But in the playoff, we ain't gonna do nothing but let him shoot. We gonna foul him at the free. And we gonna foul him. We gonna what they call it, transition foul him.
Take foul.
Take foul. Make him shoot the free throws. Do it like Mitchell Robinson, bro. Get up there.
Take foul.
Get up there and shoot them toddler free throws.
Oh man,
That's tough.
That is the worst.
Yeah, is that the worst thing in basketball, Tia? Being the guy that they foul on purpose?
The take foul.
Is that the worst? Is that the worst feeling in basketball?
man, when you know they gotta get you to the line. Oh, that's you feel it in your arm. It's like, oh, wait a minute, I gotta hit this. Because the first thing you want to do once you make two on, the first thing you want to do is look dead at the coach and let him know, man, that was some dumb shit y'all did.
Hey, I saw that.
But your palms be sweaty. Your palms are sweating.
Arms shaking at the free throw line.
Mom spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti. Yeah.
Legs shaking like a stripper at the free throw
sweaty,
line.
mom spaghetti.
So hey, you ever been that person, TA? You never been that person, right?
He's gotten fouled on
I
purpose.
think they tried me like that one time. But I end up hitting the free throws and looked at the coach like, yeah, man, y'all better pick somebody else.
TA, you hit the 2 free throws that sent us to the West Finals, man.
That happened.
Yeah.
You hit both of them.
That happened.
Yeah.
Clutched up. Hey, I did see that clip going around where was it you and Shannon Brown where you said Kobe used to just turn his head away from you. He said that they would pass it to him, and
Kobe would just turn
around and look at the rim. He said that was the most discouraging thing that's ever happened.
Hey, Chris, it's what I'm talking about, bro.
I liked it.
Is that worse, TA?
Yes.
Bro.
Is that worse than being the guy that
way worse?
swing?
Yes.
Swing. You got the ball on the wing, and somebody just take off.
Don't
walking to the
nobody
back.
come running towards you.
That's worse.
Hey.
That's like shooting a half-court shot at that moment.
Hey, I'll tell you this too, and that's what's crazy about this. Like, you think about this series, there's going to be one of these games that comes down to, all right, bro, are Dort and Caruso knocking down threes, or Jaden McDaniels and Dante DiVincenzo knocking down threes?
Yeah.
Because that's what's going to happen. It's swing. Those are the guys that are going to get the open shot.
If Minnesota doesn't turn it over before it gets to that swing pass.
Correct. Yeah, our boy Mike. Hey, you got to be. How can you not be rooting for Mike Conley, Tony?
Yeah,
come on,
bro. It shouldn't even be a question, bro.
Gross.
Chris, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say I would love for Mike Conley to win one. You know what I mean? Before he come out this NBA organization. But I definitely.
Conley,
dude. I'm scared of Shea, bro.
Why are you scared of him? Why are you scared of him, bro?
He's focused, bro.
He locked in.
Because look, his entire son's room is filled with Shea Gilgeous-Alexander crap. It is the most disgusting thing for a guy who has his jersey in the rafters in Memphis. The fact that he's allowed this kid to become the biggest SGA fan on earth. His phone has SGA as its friggin'
it's tough.
lock screen.
No.
I saw it.
His ringtone is the Canadian national anthem.
That's tough. That is tough. That's tough, TA. That's tough.
No. But my other son.
Yep.
Is Ja Morant.
He is.
To the world blower.
That's the one I like.
And so listen, we just ran into Ja the other day too. He was working out or whatever, and my son seen him. So now imagine where he working out at. My son is on the other side of the gym, working out. It's like 2 gyms, like separate gyms.
Yeah.
And so when we walk in, I'm thinking I'm going to, we're going to watch my son work out. I look up, and my son is still in the other gym with Ja and them over there.
Was he?
I say, what you doing, bro? You ain't gonna come here and watch your brother work out? He said, nah, I'm in here with my dogs. I said, what?
My dogs.
My dogs.
My dogs.
Imagine he's 6 years old. and so, he got the phone or whatever. And so when I get my phone back, him and Ja got the celebration going. They doing the close your ear celebration. He ended up getting
the grenade.
Oh, they did it together on video. That's dope. That's dope.
He got a cameo with him. So man, hey man, Ja, he did his thing.
Was Ja bouncing around?
Yeah, no, he was in the gym with him, just working, just watching them work out, recording them, and Ja let him chill. So
no, I'm saying Ja was working out.
Yeah, I believe.
Oh,
so.
good.
I believe so.
That's good news.
Getting it in.
That's good news because it did end well. It ended with a pretty bad injury at the end of the end of our playoffs, the hip thing.
We never got a diagnosis on that, eh?
No.
On the thing.
No, he was out for obviously game 4, but he's everybody's been seeing him bouncing around town. I mean, he was just at that EYBL thing over the weekend.
Yeah. No way.
Yeah, that's my hero, man. That's what I want to see in the
conference finals.
SGA. I want to ask you, Tia, because
no, he wants to see Ja.
Oh, Ja, yeah, we want to see Ja too. We want to see Ja too. I want to ask you because we saw the Denver Nuggets guard him this way, and you mentioned the SGA thing. Denver guarded him with a zone, TA, so he couldn't get in pick and roll, so he couldn't get to his sweet spots. Game 7, he did it regardless because they was whooping him. But do you think the Timberwolves break out of zone, or you think they're gonna just say straight up man to man? Gobert, get up on that screen. You know what I'm saying?
100% they're playing zone.
That's what I'm saying. Because Gobert.
Did you see how screwed up the Oklahoma City looked?
They look bad against that zone against the Nuggets.
Did you ever play zone, TA?
Yeah, I don't think you.
I always had feuds with the coaches whenever they tried to implement that, but no, I never liked the zone because it's lazy defense. Honestly, it doesn't give anybody a chance to be great when you call yourself a lockdown defender. So you can't be a lockdown defender if you in the damn zone. So I never liked it, never honored it. But when we did it, I always was lackadaisical. I was,
Oh, you try to sabotage the zone, bro?
Oh man, it'd be times where I supposed to run up and play an area, the coach calling timeouts because I didn't close out to another shooter because the man I was sticking was right here at the elbow, and then he threw it to the man in the corner where that's not my man. I'm a lockdown defender. So what the hell I'm doing in the zone? Then we give up the 3, and before you know it, I'm out the game.
Do you think the Timberwolves play tonight though?
Yeah.
Because that's how Gobert maybe. How Gobert in that pick and roll?
I don't think that'll be in their favor though. Listen, that wouldn't be in their favor. You got guys that's shooting high clips from the 3. Isaiah Joe, Wiggins. These guys just ain't popped out.
They play him off the court. They play Isaiah Joe off the court.
They're going to use that zone to get the ball out of SGA's hands.
Yeah.
And once they do that, that's going to open up opportunities for these guys to make noise.
But that's what you have to live with, Tony.
That's what
Lou Dort, go ahead and hit threes. If we lose to Lou Dort threes, then we lose to Lou Dort threes. Like, you got to give up something.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
All right, no. Yeah, that's the same thing. Look, that's the same thing cost us a championship in 2010. People want to listen to their scouting report and not respect these guys. And I remember just like yesterday, Paul Pierce was supposed to contest late. He was, but at this moment, you want to give somebody a moment to be great in that moment. Give them a wide open shot and then they hit it, and watch how you be the first opening act on SportsCenter.
Well, the weird thing is, the Minnesota kind of, when they played them the last time, they ran kind of like a 2-1-2, like a weird zone where they just kind of have the guy in the middle so that SGA can't turn a corner, right?
Yeah,
there's a second guy there on the level. And, of course, yes, you're going to kick out and there's going to be wing threes open. And, we'll get a late closeout. But if they make if they make those, they make them. Yeah, but we got to live with something.
You a 6'9" McDaniels. This show time. They don't put his on. He's 6'9". Hey, you a long defender.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If it does come to it,
you just hated playing zone.
Yeah, you just hate
You're just anti-zone.
People say zones for cowards.
For guys who can't defend.
They say zones for cowards.
You give that zone to the guys who can't defend. You know what I mean?
That's
I like a matchup zone.
But it
I
also,
like matchup zone.
But it also means I can't pull Gobert and these guys all the way away from the basket.
Run a pick high.
You know what I'm saying?
You can. Once you pop Chet got to make shots. I don't think he knocked him down at a high volume either.
No, he has not yet.
No, he didn't.
He has not yet. Like, this is a big series for Chet. right? Both the second and third wheel, Jalen Williams and Chet. Like this is
Chet
the proving ground.
Chet giving me what Porzingis was to the Celtics last year. If you could live up to that, trust and believe. Oklahoma City Thunder got some on their hand. As far as Mike,
this is like his second year. For all
yeah,
intents and
but
purposes.
even still, come on, bro. This is a bounce back year. You ain't see none of them commercials he had before he came back. Man, come on,
every time I turn on my TV, I see that weak ass commercial. I ain't gonna
Man, they're all wearing the same clothes.
I'm so tired of that same clothes commercial.
Bro, they hot right now. That's what comes with winning and being number one.
I'm hating right now. I'm big hating, bro. Yeah. Get these Thunder off my TV.
Which is worse, that one or the Dante DiVincenzo? It's been a long day without you, my friend. And they're like, "Hey, Dante." And they throw him like the T-Mobile thing or whatever.
That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad too.
It's Josh Hart and Bridges and Brunson.
Yeah, but I hate the Thunder one the most.
You do,
because it's like, oh, you love your outfits, man. So like, we showed up matching.
I don't know. They might be. Is that worse than Jalen Green Wingstop?
That was pretty bad too. The Jalen. How'd you get that deal, bro?
I like Wingstop too.
No, you don't. So don't say that. Bro.
You don't like Wingstop?
Do not eat that, bro.
I like Wingstop.
You should never eat Wingstop by choice.
I support my guy Rick Ross.
Dude, I had.
You live in Memphis, Tennessee, Chris Vernon and John Roser.
Dude, but
I haven't had it in forever.
I had Wingstop like 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
I live right next to one.
Of course you do eat Wingstop. Tia, when the last time you had a Wingstop? It was great.
It smells like weed in there.
You should never eat Wingstop. You live in Memphis, Tennessee.
That's bogus. You should not eat Buffalo Wild Wings, maybe, but Wingstop.
Wingstop is almost the worst.
Rick Ross.
No, I mean nothing.
Wingstop's fun. No, I'm not going to say that there aren't better wings in town, but like it was a quick thing. It's like, yo, I just want to get a little like.
Are you anti-Wingstop, TA?
Man, it got to be the last thing on the last of the last.
Damn.
The bottom of the bottom, TA. See, you got to be last.
If you're going to get wings in Memphis, where are you going?
If I'm going to get wings in Memphis, where I'm going, I'm going to probably go to I'll probably go to Hype Wings.
Say Hype?
Yeah.
Hype? I don't know that.
Where is that at?
It's in East Memphis.
Hype? It's called Hype Wings?
Height?
Yeah.
Like tall height?
Height, yes.
I'm just trying to make sure, bro. You like me, bro, when it comes to like saying something.
Where is it? Look at TA.
Mount Moriah, 6225 Mount Moriah Extended.
Yeah. All right, TA.
I got the height cheeseburger with fries.
He found one that we don't even know
that
about.
In the cut, bro.
Oh, they got Rotel fries.
What?
Rotel fries. All right.
Fries.
Why not us?
Hold on.
Why not tonight?
Why not tonight?
Hey, man, y'all gonna make me call Hype, get my next 5 meals free if y'all pull up.
Hey, that's what we here for, bro.
Hey, there you go.
Send him this clip, TA. Be like, yo, I shot y'all on the show.
This place
you know
is
what I'm
also
saying?
in the Southland Mall. The Southland Mall's still open?
It is?
It's nothing but shoe stores.
Do you know who owns it?
I'm looking. It really is.
Do you know who owns it?
Yeah.
No, I don't know who owns it.
Oh, you don't? Okay. It's not
I be getting it on my door there.
Dude, it really is.
I know
you ain't never been in there,
No, he ain't driving over there. What are you talking about? You think he's gonna drive a roll up in a demon on God?
Yeah, you ain't never been in there, bro?
Bro, you think he's driving one of his cars to the
That's true. That job might come up missing for sure. I got some breaking.
Are you serious?
I got some breaking news for y'all though. Breaking news. We got good Grizzly news for the first time in a couple weeks.
No.
The 2024-25 NBA All-Rookie team has been announced.
All rookie?
First team all-rookie. Stephon Castle, Zachary Ricochet, Alex Sarr, Jalen Wells, and Zach Edey. Let's go!
That's big.
We got 2 first-team
It's
all-rookies.
big like Edey.
Damn.
Let's go, man.
That just came
Let's
out.
go.
That just came out, huh?
Oh, he's here.
Just came out, man.
He's here. Zach's
here. Zach's
Congratulations.
Here,
I told you I'd make all rookie.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
It feels amazing. I was just dusting the top of FedEx Forum when I found out.
No, he didn't put the Edey face.
Zach, what have you been doing now that the season's over?
Changing the bulbs at Bass Pro Shop on the very top. Changing the lights on the Mississippi Bridge.
Zach, what do you have to do this summer to kind of improve your game for year 2?
Well, the thing I've been working the most on is catching the ball. That has seemed to befuddle me quite a bit. But I ordered a jugs machine, and I've been catching tennis balls from it over and over.
Zach, how would you grade yourself in your rookie season?
How would I rate myself? What kind of question is that?
Grade, give yourself a grade.
I see why you're on the other side of the glass. That is the worst question I've ever gotten. I'm all rookie. I'm big. You're little.
Funny,
I'm
man.
Zach Edey. You suck. I'm awesome.
What the hell? Yo, Chris, what are you doing, bro?
Right? Yeah, we don't know, bro.
Yo, Chris, hey, Big Edie.
This is now the third time the Grizzlies have had a pair of teammates who have made first-team All-Rookie in the same season.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Battier and Powell.
Brandon Clark and
Ja?
Yeah.
Easiest question ever.
Yeah, trivia man.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to stump y'all.
Yeah.
If you're true Grizz fans, you know that.
Nice job, John Stump.
Yeah. If you're true Grizz fans, you would know that. And congratulations, y'all are true Grizz fans.
Hey, what was the second team? This rookie class sucked, by the way.
Oh, whoa. Don't put someone on the rookie class.
It's not their fault. They were good no matter.
Second team, my dog, Bub Carrington.
Oh, my God. The lowest plus minus in the history of basketball.
Matsis Buzules, Donovan Klinglen, Khalil Ware, and Yves Missy.
Okay, so the number 1 pick was Reese. Number 2 was Sarr. 3, Shepard didn't even get to play.
Yeah, he never played.
Who was 4?
NBA draft. Hold on,
Castle.
Yes,
Castle was 4.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Stephon Castle's 4.
Who, outside of Reed Shepard, who didn't make All-Rookie?
Ron Holland was 5th.
Ron Holland didn't make the second team?
Nah.
Oh, wow.
And
he
then,
got to play for the Pistons.
The French guy who didn't play for the Hornets, Salon, was 6th.
Yeah.
Klingen was 7th. Rob Dillingham, he didn't play a ton for Minnesota.
With the shifts.
Was 8th. Then
Cody
Edie,
Williams.
and then Cody Williams was 10.
He was awful.
Hey, I can't say this going into your second year. This is the year of confidence. This is the year of growth. This is the year of, you got your taste of what the NBA is like, but this is the best time to take care of your body, come back in shape, come back with a new attribute to your game. And this message is to our rookies, man. So congratulations to them, man. But make sure y'all take care of your body this summer. Come back more, hungrier. Come back, with a nastiness to where you want to seek and destroy. But most importantly, work on your game. When you take care of your game gonna take care of you. And not only that, is keep us playing in late June. So when you take care of your game, man, you could be a contribution to the Grizzlies, man.
That's good advice.
Look at that, T.A.
Did you make All-Rookie?
Did I make All-Rookie? No, I ain't make All-Rookie. I just made Rookie All-Star.
Who made the All-Rookie team your year?
04,
Go look at that.
Tia, hold on, 05.
I would say, if I could say off rip, I'd say.
Hold on. Give me the first. Give me the first and second team so I can be mad that you didn't make it.
All right, 04,
Andre
05.
Iguodala.
Okay, Andre
Dwight
Iguodala,
Howard.
Dwight Howard. Who else, Tia?
Ben Gordon.
No, LeBron wasn't.
Ben Gordon, yeah.
Ben
Ben
Gordon.
Gordon. Another teammate of Ben Gordon.
Hold on.
One of his teammates.
Josh Smith.
No, Josh Smith did not make it. Josh Smith was the second team. Josh Smith's second team, yo.
Second team, okay.
So you got Iguodala on the first team, Dwight Howard, Ben Gordon. You're missing the small forward and the center on the first team.
Devin Harris.
Devin Harris did not make it. Ben Gordon's teammate.
Luol Deng.
Lou Aldane. Yep, I got drafted.
In the center.
I mean, all those guys had 10-year careers at least.
Yeah, and I know who the center is.
The
too.
center, yeah.
When
The
you're
center
talk-
was
well,
cold.
him and Howard are both centers. They're both centers.
He was cold in
but-
college, bro.
Yeah, he won a national title in college. He
Super
was
cold.
Okafor or Okafor?
Yeah, college
Emeka-
teammates with Ben Gordon.
Okafor, yeah.
And he had injuries.
Then the second team was your boy Big Al, Josh Smith, Jameer
Shout out Big
Nelson,
Al.
Josh Childress in the Afro, and Nidek Kristich from the New Jersey Nets.
Ned Kristich.
Hey, he would have been so cold. Ooh, big fellow. If he wouldn't have tore that ACL.
Kristich?
You think he would have been cold, TA?
Ooh,
The first
he had
Jokic?
that- Yeah, he had that pop from that elbow. He'll step back. He could hit the three. Man, he was nice.
Kristich?
The first Jokic.
Fella was
Okay,
nice.
today.
Wow. Jameer Nelson. How about that? I forgot.
Now his son's playing what?
I tell you this, that's a really good first and second team all rookie. If you're just like projecting out and say like, Childress ended up going to Greece, and Kristich got hurt. I mean, all those guys pretty much had 10-year careers for the most part, or maybe more.
And there are other good players.
Even if you go to like the next year, like
And you and Kevin Martin and Delonte and like even the back half of that first round, there was a bunch. I mean, there's like real careers in there.
J.R. Smith.
Good draft, yeah.
It doesn't get real nasty till like 06, 07. Like even the 05 one was all right. Like Bogut, Channing Frye, Chris Paul, Charlie Villanueva, Darren Williams, Raymond Felton, Ryan Gomes, and Danny Granger, Luther Head, Marvin Williams. Like that's a decent group too.
Yeah, but that's not careers like that.
No,
good.
well,
10
even
plus
the
years,
04,
yeah.
the 04 draft, there were even other guys. You just said like J.R. Smith. Didn't make one of the rookie teams?
No.
J.R. Smith in that long career.
Wow.
Yeah, there are other guys in here. Sasha Vujacic, Bain,
Sean Livingston.
Kevin Martin,
Sean Livingston.
Yeah, there are a lot of guys.
Hey Tia, I noticed you didn't this time around. You weren't in the Big Three draft. Are you doing any content for them? Are you going to any games or anything?
Big Three draft.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna go support the Big Three league and probably get an interview out of Ice Cube and put them on my platform and turn it up a
Put them
notch.
on my
Nah,
platform is
you
hilarious.
won't see me. Platform, brother. Out the mud. What's wrong with you?
Tia, you know my dream interview for you and TA. I'm gonna tell you the interview I need y'all to get. Gilly and Wallow.
Oh, you can get them easy.
I need the Tony Allen Zebo's Gilly and Wallow interview.
You could get them easy.
Hey, Gilly gonna be trying to hoop. I already know.
Exactly. One-on-one, check ball. Check ball.
You want to see what
Bro,
this defense
he
like.
went straight at Paul George. Did you see that clip going around?
I ain't see it. I want to watch it.
Go watch it. Go watch it.
He told him
dude.
to his face, brother.
Told him to his face.
Y'all trash, bro.
No, don't spoil it. I want to watch it.
Yeah, you got to watch it. All right. Tony, go enjoy Miami.
All right. I'll be tonight. I'm on my way back tonight.
Booby trap Tia before you go.
Boy, get out of here. Hey, out the mud, man. Look, out the mud, bro.
Who you got?
We got Jermaine O'Neal coming tomorrow.
Oh. Okay. Tomorrow?
Check that out, man. Yeah, big.
That'll be good. Really good.
Mud, man.
All right, out the mud. Jermaine O'Neal coming up tomorrow. You can check it on YouTube. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back after this. Chris Vernon.
Well, Mr. Irrelevant coming from the Memphis Tigers. Yeah, how about that? New England Patriots
Second
took
time.
Memphis defensive back Kobe Minor with the 257th overall pick.
If you're the player getting drafted at that spot, it's almost better to go undrafted and pick a place as an undrafted free agent to sign with where you have a better chance
But
of
you get a
sticking.
lot of stuff. You get a parade. I think
do?
you go to Disneyland, I believe.
Mr. Irrelevant goes to Disney?
I think so.
The Odds Couple, live at 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Shinedown. Dance Kid Dance Tour. Live in Memphis. FedEx Forum Saturday, August 30th. With special guests, Bush and Morgan Wade. Get tickets now at livenation.com. Shinedown, live in concert. For more, visit shinedown.com.
1, 2, 3. Ready, go.
The First Ladies of FedEx Forum, the Grizz Girls, are known across the NBA for setting the standard for professional dance and entertainment, and they are looking for dancers to join their team for the 2025-2026 season. With the chance to gain professional dance experience and connect with the Memphis community, auditioning for the Grizz Girls is an opportunity you do not want to miss. Come show up at Open Call Auditions Saturday, July 26th at the Memphis Sports and Events Center. Visit grizzlies.com/auditions now for more information.
Creed. By overwhelming demand, the Summer of '99 Tour returns. July 27th, FedEx Forum. With special guests 3 Doors Down. And Mammoth WVH. Tickets on sale now at livenation.com. Creed returns, the Summer of '99 Tour.
Catch us if you can at Southland Casino Hotel and win your share of up to $1.8 million in free play and prizes. Join us for drawings every Saturday in May, June, and July. Each month, over 900 winners will take home free play or drive off in a new car or motorcycle. Be there for all 6 grand finale drawings and try to catch us if you can, only at Southland Casino Hotel. Must be 21 up. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans, want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you during the Grizzlies 2024-2025 season? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Bain tries.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Close. He hits and the Grizzlies have the lead.
Yeah!
Jared with a knockaway.
Good defense.
Durant attacking, spinning, hanging, and hitting.
Let's go! Let's go!
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris Vernon.
All right, we're back. Chris Vernon Show. Appreciate Tony Allen joining us as always. The Western Conference Finals are going to get underway this evening, as we've been talking about with Minnesota and Oklahoma City. This season, so a couple of things to keep a lookout for is a possible Chris Finch meltdown, depending on how the officials officiate. I was reading this morning, SGA averaged 35, 7, and 7. They went 2-2 against each other during the regular season. 35, 7, 7. In the 4 games, he went to the free throw line 48 times, which is more than any other opponent. So they try to get physical with him, and then And then you remember the press conference where it was like, you can touch him, and it's a whistle, and they can do whatever they want to you. Like, it's been a thing, right?
It's a thing.
It's a thing, so we'll see.
Well, I remember one of the games that Minnesota won. It was like,
they're down 16 in the 4th.
Right, and it was like Terrence Shannon and Rob Dillingham because they benched Edwards,
That's right. And then, obviously, huge for Jalen and Chet, see what they could do. And honestly, as I told you guys yesterday, we very well may be able to just look at the box score. You tell me the number of times Minnesota turned the ball over, and I'll tell you whether they won or not.
Yeah.
Because they turned it over 20. Because here's the thing. This is why Oklahoma City is so great. It's not just that they turn you over. They convert them. All
of them.
All of them. Like, there's some of these teams that, like, they force 14 turnovers, and they get 14 points off it. They get 14 turnovers, they score 30 off it.
They take off running, bro.
Jesus, man,
Every time.
The math doesn't even work.
No. You're like, how'd you get 30 from that?
They take off running, bro. Like,
It's really, it's truly, that's what I was saying to Jacoby this morning. It's truly like the ultimate double whammy because they're frenetic. They turn you over. It's basically a pick six. Now I got to run down there and I've got to pick that out, I got to pick it up from my end line. I got to throw it in. My guys got to bring it up. Now they're picking their matchups on defense, right? Your chance is get the stop, get in transition, right? Now we're mixing and matching. I can't pick my matchups, but I can pick my matchups off of all the dead balls. And so with Oklahoma City, not only is their defense already awesome, but they keep on making you walk to them. And now they're like, all right, I want this guy. I want this guy. That's how we want to set up everything that we want to do. And it's like you saw it was like those guys in transition, Christian Brown flaring out, Michael Porter flaring out. It's like, geez. Now the deal is the size thing is Minnesota is what Minnesota has got to take advantage of that, and it just be you miss, we get the ball. We miss, we get the ball.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know why.
They have to destroy them on the board.
I don't know why that has this thought, but like maybe I don't know if the Thunder will do it, but find a way to play Gobert off the court to kind of neutralize that size and make him like shrink down a little bit. Because you want Hartenstein out there to be a rebounder, but maybe they slide Chet to the 5. Play Jay, slide everybody down in position, put Caruso out there.
That's the thing, though, with Minnesota. It's like they are devastating small.
They are. That's something.
Because they go
Nas out
Nas.
there. They put Nas out there.
That's the Nas
So I want to
thing.
see what they do, like, size-wise. Like, do they try to play Gobert off the court? Do they try to keep him out there?
Yeah, and, I do think it's sometimes basketball can be simple. Like, if these are track meets, Indiana's going to be able to beat New York, and Oklahoma City's going to be able to beat Minnesota.
Yeah.
The slower those games are, the more the other team has the chance.
Yeah.
Right? And obviously, look, Oklahoma City is a much different beast than Indiana. Indiana's not that level. Come on. But they are deep. And they will just sprint.
And they, I hate to say this, they have been in the Eastern Conference Finals back-to-back years. So
they have.
It's not a foreign land for them,
No, you can't. And the other thing is, like, you're really playing 7 max.
Yeah.
If you're Tibbs. 7.
Shout out to that trainer. Knock on wood. Hopefully you didn't get that award too quick, my guy.
It is crazy. And I don't know why the NBA didn't do this. Imagine how much fun and the drama it would have been for them to have announced the MVP in that series. They always announce. Why?
Yeah.
Why are they waiting?
But that should have did a Money in the Bank.
I don't understand it, though.
Use it by now. They had whatever.
I would have thought they would have done it because it's for sure going to be number 1 and 2 are going to be SGA and Jokic.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
So I don't understand why we're already into they just did all rookie today. All NBA and MVP are the 2 that we've got left.
So,
right?
To your point.
No, I guess we got defense too. No, we did defensive player of the year.
All awards have been announced.
They have not done all NBA and all defensive teams.
They have an all defensive team.
They have not done all NBA, all defensive teams.
Last year, to your point, they announced the MVP award on May 8th.
Yeah. First round.
It's May 20th.
It's usually in the first round.
Yeah, it's May 20th right now. So, like you said,
I don't know why
it's a little weird. Like they use it now that we would know who's the MVP by now.
Yeah, I don't know why they held it back.
Yeah, NBA, come on, bro. That's weird.
Well, we've got those. We've got those tonight. We've got one of them tonight, and then obviously Eastern Conference Finals starting tomorrow night. I did want to mention about this Fanatics Fest that is going to be coming up, which is the thing they do in New York. It's like their 2nd annual. Have you heard about this? They're doing the Fanatics Games.
What's this?
Pros versus Joes.
It's back?
Well, it's that style of competition.
Let's go.
50 athletes, celebrities, and influencers, and 50 fans who will submit video submissions through the app for roughly $2 million in prizes. So there's going to be 8 sports-themed competitions that will measure quarterback skills, basketball shooting, soccer goal scoring, baseball pitching accuracy, a washer-dryer hockey shooting challenge, a WWE superstar entrance,
Oh, that's hard.
a UFC striking challenge, and the closest to the pin golf challenge. All right? So you're going to be able to submit through like this Fanatics app and try to become one of the 50 fans to do it. But you know, this Michael Rubin, he does his all white. He's friends with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Bro. The athletes that have already confirmed to participate to do this versus like fans in these competitions for prizes. Tom Brady, Jaden Daniels, CJ Stroud, Micah Parsons, Kevin Durant, James Harden, Draymond Green, Russell Wilson, Rob Gronkowski, A-Rod, Odell Beckham, Tyreek Hill, Jordan Childs and KSI, Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, Seth Rollins, and Liv Morgan from the WWE.
These are big stars.
And then celebrities.
My boy Drewski. I see my boy Drewski on here.
And Tiffany Haddish, and Kevin Hart, and I Show Speed. Each entrant will participate in all the competitions to earn points. First place in the point standings wins $1 million. Second place wins a Ferrari GTS.
Bro, what?
Third place wins a 2003 Topps Chrome Gold Refractor LeBron.
Okay.
Numbered to 50 and graded 9.5.
Okay.
This is
the exact copy that sold for $197,000 on Golden Auctions. If the fan doesn't finish in the top 3, the highest scoring fan will receive $100,000. So this is all. They're all going to be participating in all of these. This is amazing.
Yeah, this is gonna be hilarious.
This is amazing.
Yeah,
it's
it's gonna
going
be
on
great content.
It says June 20th through the 22nd.
In New York, right?
So wait, are all the athletes they are all participating in all of the events as well? That's what it sounds like.
The basketball players gonna be doing like the golfing events, and the football players gonna be doing like the wrestling. This is if they do,
dude,
this is gonna make for great.
There's
TV.
nothing I would want to see more than Kevin Durant doing a friggin' WWE entrance. Like, I don't mind if they look goofy at football and golf or whatever, right? I want to see them do that.
Yes.
Yeah, around the world, a striking challenge in UFC would be hilarious too.
Hilarious to watch.
Pitching accuracy, bro. Oh man, this is gonna be lit, man. This is gonna be lit. And
do you know how many memes we're gonna get out of the Draymond Green WWE entrance?
I can't wait for this.
He is born for that.
Are they gonna broadcast this?
I hope.
Bro, I need a broadcast partner, bro. Y'all got all these sponsors. Y'all got FIFA. Y'all got MLB.
The Fanatics games.
I'm with this, bro. This is maybe.
This is using your. This is using those relationships to pull off the best possible thing ever.
Yes.
Which is Michael Rubin is like. These guys all like him, and he has rallied this together.
Yes.
This is incredible.
Bro, these are real stars, bro. Tyreek Hill, Micah Parsons.
By the way,
he's friends with all those guys.
Did you? I know you guys are kind of in the shoe algorithm as well.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen that video come across about him?
About Michael Rubin?
Yeah. About how he got started? He
Mm-hmm.
went to like the local banker and told him that he was gonna the numbers are wrong, but basically it was like, I need $1 million and I'm gonna make 2.5 off of it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Xavier McDaniel's shoes, like that were being sold.
Sigs?
Yeah, nobody cared about Xavier McDaniel's shoes. So basically, he bought them. He bought whatever amount of pairs it was for $6 a pair, and then sold them to like Walmart, TJ Maxx, everywhere else for like whatever, $12 or $15 a pair.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he started.
Oh.
He was telling it on a podcast. I didn't even realize that. He was 19.
Yeah. No, I've heard him talk about how even when he was a kid in grade school, he was always like hustling, making deals, because he was like, I'm a crappy athlete. He's like, I cannot play sports. But he was like, I knew business and I knew how to hustle.
Bro, the streets are saying he's weird.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, there's stuff out there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they say he's super weird.
Huh?
It's the streets are saying he's weird. He's a weird dude.
He said he was 18.
Yeah.
He said he was 18. He was 18 years old. He bought, it says, 200,000 pairs of Xavier McDaniel shoes for $1.8 million.
That's crazy.
See who wants these Xavier McDaniels.
Yeah, but that may be up there with the Brian Reeves as the worst signature shoes of all time. Brian Reeves has the worst signature basketball shoe ever. If y'all want it.
So it says he bought them. So some of these are all different. Some of them say that it's $6. Some of them say it was $9.
Yeah.
Some of them say he flipped them for $12. Some of them say he flipped them for $15 a piece. Anyway, he basically he bought all the Xavier McDaniel shoes at wholesale and then sold them to retailers. And that's how he made his first fortune or whatever. And then obviously it's built from there. But I'll tell you this:
he's worth $10.6 billion now, bro.
I mean, that is a
Billy.
It's truly a who's who, though, that will be participating in those. That's Fanatics. I used to love Pros versus Joes.
Bro, that show was legendary, bro. Shout out Spike TV.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
Because you get the people that been talking crazy. They have to go against real athletes. I'll never forget the Gobert episode. That dude almost killed somebody.
Dude.
Goldberg almost
chill.
He almost killed a man on that show.
No chill whatsoever.
They should, if they really want to. Yes, this is cool having the athletes and the celebrities. Get the people from Twitter to do it. People that talk at so and so. Go against an athlete in their sport.
Find the trolls.
Find the trolls.
Find
bro.
the
This
trolls.
is your chance.
Yeah.
Pros versus trolls. I'm here already. I got the name. Copyrighted.
That's funny.
Pros versus trolls.
All right, who you guys got tonight? Dude, they are big underdogs. I think it's 7.5 or 8.
I think
Wolves
Minnesota.
back.
I think Minnesota.
Dr. Thunder is turning on his team.
I think Minnesota
Wolves
wins the
back.
series.
You do.
I like the Wolves.
I
yes.
do too.
Y'all both with the Wolves
Yeah,
now?
yep.
I don't
So
like
I guess
this.
you're a Thunder guy.
I don't want
dude.
this to be a thing.
Yep.
Because y'all are like, I don't want us all being
What
the
is
same.
that? That didn't even.
That was y'all, last week.
That's not-
Y'all two together. Are you running for the Wolves? You Wolf Rider? Are you Wolf Rider?
Go Cooper Flag.
Now y'all ride with me. Welcome to the party.
Not you.
Hashtag Wolves back.
I told William this morning.
Hashtag Wolves back.
I told William this morning, I said, I love Mike Conley. I was like, but it's going to be super hard for me to be rooting for Rudy Gobert. I mean, that is going to take a lot.
Yeah, just ignore that.
I
part.
mean, I
when he
have to.
scores, don't cheer. Just dang it.
I'm not going to say dang it. It's just so lame. This is lame. I like rooting against him.
Me too.
Yeah.
Mike, you've put me in a hard spot.
I like when he catches the ball and tries dribble in transition. You know what I'm saying? I like that stuff. But no.
Also,
Wolves back, baby.
So Wolves tonight. Last thing before we get out of here. Happy birthday to my dad.
Happy birthday.
78 today. Big William
Happy
Vernon.
birthday.
So,
Shout
my
out.
dad, who was a member, participant on the show for many years when we first started getting going. But
Happy
he is
birthday, Bill Vernon.
78 today.
70. Happy
Today's
birthday,
his birthday.
man.
So we're going to go down to his house, and he has requested ice cream cake.
Oh, snap.
Dig that.
Ice cream cake.
I
lock
said-
it
Dig
in.
that.
I said, we'll be there.
It's his
Dig
Art Shell
that.
year, bro. It's his
We'll be
Art
there.
Shell year. Tell him it's his Art Shell year, man.
He actually remembers him.
That's what I'm saying. You should tell him that today. It's your Art Shell year, boss.
All right, that's going to do it for today's show. Thanks to Tony Allen. Thanks to Devin Walker. Thanks to John Rose across the glass. Thanks to Jayla back in the studio. Until tomorrow, we gone.